cozy.
Portions of TV23's internet provided by SWKO Wireless Internet. Covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information. From TV23 Studios in Sublette. This is High Plains Today.
Hi, everybody. You know what? It is Monday, December 11th, 2017. Yeah, that's right. It's Monday. If you're not ready for Monday, well, too bad. We're halfway through it. Welcome to High Plains Today here on TV23. On today's show, Tony Smith. She is the executive director of the Baker Arts Center in Liberal. They have a deal coming up called the Winter Festival. They got a ton of other stuff going on, so we're going to talk to Tony, see what's new at Baker Arts. In the meantime, let's see what's happening. A fatal car crash occurred late Friday afternoon. A semi driven by 47-year-old Earl McDaniel of Dumas, Texas, was traveling east on Highway 54, 3.5 miles west of Hooker, when he slowed down to make a right-hand turn onto County Road N. Car driven by 33-year-old Eduardo Perez of Hooker, Oklahoma, failed to slow down and rear-ended the trailer of the semi. Perez, who had to be extricated from the vehicle, was taken to Memorial Hospital of Texas County in Guymon, where he was pronounced dead from his injuries. McDaniel was also taken to the hospital, but he was treated and released. A tower technician died Saturday afternoon in Ransom while working on a retrofitting project on an American Tower Corporation structure. According to sources knowledgeable of the incident, the man was working on the 420-foot guide tower performing reinforcement work when the accident occurred. It has not been confirmed, but it is possible that the accident happened when the tower was being de-rigged, meaning they were taking stuff off of it. The Trego County Sheriff's Department is investigating the incident. The fatality is the 7th industry death in 2017. Now that equals the same number of fatalities back in 2016. 5 people were injured in a car accident in Scott City Sunday night on US 83 at Alice Street in Scott City. Vehicle 2 was southbound on US 83. Driver 2 activated his right turn signal to merge into the right lane. Vehicle 1 was stopped at the stop sign on Alice Street and US 83. Vehicle 1 then pulled in front of Vehicle 2, the one that was southbound, and collided into the driver's side of that vehicle. Neither driver was injured. The driver of Vehicle 1 was a 15-year-old male. Now, there were 5 passengers in Vehicle 2, and they were all taken to the hospital for injuries. 4 of them were minors ages 9, 12, 11, and 14, and a 73-year-old. Last week, an Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation special agent arrested 2 people for the death of 49-year-old Dustin Goodrich that had occurred October 4th at the victim's home in Alva, Oklahoma. 46-year-old Brian Pojmeyer was arrested for second-degree murder in Goodrich's beating death. 46-year-old Lisa Melton was arrested for accessory to second-degree murder. She was at Goodrich's home when the beating occurred. Now, Goodrich died at the hospital just hours after he had arrived. Pojmeyer and Melton are currently being held in the Alfalfa County Jail. Southwest Medical Center's president and CEO Bill Ehrman has been selected to serve as president of the Pioneer Health Network, which serves to strengthen healthcare systems by providing collaborative resources and support to member hospitals in western Kansas. Now, Ehrman, who will continue serving as CEO at Southwest Medical Center, was selected by peers from 19 surrounding hospitals to lead Pioneer Health Network. Ehrman has worked in healthcare for more than 14 years with experience in both for-profit and nonprofit medical centers. He has been president and CEO of Southwest Medical Center since 2012. Now, Ehrman's one-year term as Pioneer Health Network president begins in 2018. A top administrator of disability services in Kansas is accused of pressuring for sex from a woman employed by a Topeka company under his regulatory control, sending her a graphic video and proposing she could swap sex with him for a supervisory job in state government. Now, the Topeka Capital Journal confirmed through interviews and documents evidence indicating Brant Hain subjected the woman to months of sexual harassment in 2016 by sending her provocative messages and pornographic images. In a telephone conversation between Hain and the woman that strayed from state business, the woman said Hain offered her employment in the administration of Governor Sam Brownback if she consented to sex acts with him every few days. Jennifer Gill was director of a Newton facility for people with disabilities when Hain began sending her appeals for sex. She said her worst fears about standing up to Hain's behavior were realized during the past year. She was fired from her EquiVenture in Newton job after reporting the harassment. And a driver's license computer program is on track for launch in early 2018. The second phase of the Kansas Department of Revenue's computer system replacement should go live January 2nd and replace the second part of a 30-year-old system used to issue driver's licenses, identification cards, and commercial licenses and process motor vehicle titles and registrations. The project should have replaced the old system in two phases back in 2011 and 2012. But the first portion, replacing title and registration systems, launched 10 months late in May of 2012. The second phase of the system, which will issue licenses, still isn't online, and that's nearly 6 years after its official targeted launch date of January 2012. Now you understand why I said should go online January 2nd. That's a look at some of the stuff that's happening out there. Yeah, this is going to be pretty much a repeat of all the weather broadcasts from last week. Not much has changed, although there is a red flag warning. Wind's going to blow today, and it's dry. Be back with the weather right after this.
You're watching High Plains Today on TV 23 with host Chris Jewell. TV23's internet service and 4G live streaming provided by United Wireless. Coverage you deserve. Service you expect. United Wireless.
That's the number of free phones still available and the number of how many Americans can still get prescriptions free.
Free could be wonderful.
That's why I'm still working at 77 years old to pay off my prescriptions.
I needed to have a prescription filled and I had to leave because I couldn't afford it.
Call now and see what's available for you. Free prescriptions. Over 10 million people get prescriptions free, and the program has expanded so another 40 million can. Free dental. Over 15,000 dentists have provided over $330 million in free dental work. Free cell phones. 40 million free cell phones are still available with free minutes and more.
Free cell phone would change my life right now because it is something I cannot afford to get.
Medical supplies like back braces, knee braces, and diabetic supplies may be covered too. The free RX Plus hotline has saved callers over $12 million on their prescription costs. These free programs are now available to 40 million more people. Call now.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142.
Now, the local weather forecast for the High Plains.
Well, we're looking off to the west on the TV 23 tower cam. That's pretty much the same shot we had all of last week, and it's going to look like the same shot we're going to have all of this week. You know, it's since the last 60 days, the National Weather Service in Dodge City and the Garden City Regional Airport, they've a total of 1/100th of measurable precipitation. So yes, it's dry. Right now, today is going to be pretty pleasant though. 59 degrees right now. Relative humidity, though, it is dry, 21%. North winds out of the 13. Barometric pressure is holding steady. Looking at the current temperatures around the viewing area, once again, all those temperatures pretty much bundled right there together. Looking at the current dew points, everybody is dry. Look at that, 7 in Lamar. Everybody else, the high is 16 in Medicine Lodge. So it is dry all across the region. And you know what? When we look at the current winds, there's a red flag warning out there. So be very, very careful, because with this really low humidity, high winds that are going to be kicking up today, anything is possible. And we don't need anything as in California. We don't need any of that. Looking at the highs and lows as recorded at the Garden City Regional Airport, hey, we got to 65 yesterday. 72 was the high back in 1996. I'm thinking 1972 was a really cold year, because we got to 27 was the low yesterday, minus 11 the record back in 1972. Last week all the lows were pretty records were in 1972. Yeah, a lot of zeros there on the bucket. Looking more what we're in store for today, 61 is going to be our high. Now look at these winds. They're going to be picking up into the mid-20s, gusting up into the mid-30s. Now this is going to carry all the way across the state of Nebraska, or Kansas. We're not in Nebraska, but it is going to blow in Nebraska also. Tonight, we're looking for a low of 22. Winds are going to stay pretty stiff out of the north at 16. Then tomorrow, more sunshine, 59. Winds are going to lay down a little bit out of the west at 14, but it's still going to be dry out there, so you still need to be careful. Tomorrow night, 28 is the low, clear skies. Winds will be out of the west at 18. All right, as we go into the 7-day, yeah, there's no clouds on there. There's no precipitation on there. You know, we're going to stay pretty decent all week into the 50s and 60s. Yeah, going to cool off a little bit on Thursday, but other than that, not too bad. I wish I had some precipitation on that graphic for you, but there's just not. That's a look at the weather. We'll be back with Tony after this.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits in addition to those found in original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free with no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage, at no extra cost, you could also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 1-800-521-3583. That's 1-800-521-3583.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. Heck, you could earn your degree while wearing your PJs or while eating BLT with your baby, because you don't go to college. College goes to you. Complete your courses around your schedule. That's Independence. That's Independence University. No alarm clocks, no snoring roommate, no loud parties keeping you up all night, no note on your door telling you to sleep somewhere else. Instead, learn online at Independence University. Get your degree, but keep your life. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate. Learn online from professional instructors with real work experience. You get professional support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Independence U, for an independent you.
1-800-234-3025.
40 million. That's the number of free phones still available, and the number of how many Americans can still get prescriptions free.
Free could be wonderful.
That's why I'm still working at 77 years old to pay off my prescriptions.
I needed to have a prescription filled, and I had to leave because I couldn't afford it.
Call now and see what's available for you. Free prescriptions. Over 10 million people get prescriptions free, and the program has expanded, so another 40 million can. Free dental. Over 15,000 dentists have provided over $330 million in free dental work. free cell phones. 40 million free cell phones are still available with free minutes and more.
Free cell phone would change my life right now because it is something I cannot afford to get.
Medical supplies like back braces, knee braces, and diabetic supplies may be covered too. The free RX Plus hotline has saved callers over $12 million on their prescription costs. These free programs are now available to 40 million more people. Call now.
All right, welcome back on this Monday in Kansas, Nebraska. I don't know, I've been messing everything up today. Anyway, I'm joined in studio today by Tony Smith. She is the executive director of the Baker Arts Center, Liberal Kansas, America.
Yes.
You've been busy.
Yes,
You've
I
been
will not
super
lie.
You haven't been up here for a while because you have 2 new employees.
Yes.
You have a new exhibit going on.
Yes.
What is the new exhibit?
It is American West, National Geographic photography, American
Yeah, they're kind of
West.
known for that.
And I just can't tell you how phenomenal this is. When it came in 3 crates.
Uh-oh.
And I thought, they told me 75 pictures. I thought, but one of these crates was very narrow, about 9 feet or maybe 10 feet long. We have 2 photographs in there that are 9 feet long. Yes.
That's a big picture.
It is.
That's a big deal.
Yes. But every one of them were wrapped, of course,
Sure.
in bubble work and all this kind of stuff. So we would pull them out and go, oh, yeah, that's pretty. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. And you have all these instructions, and you have to wear gloves when you start taking all that off of the picture.
Just like you see on TV. And
yes,
you
yes.
guys are
And
there in
I
your
thought,
gloves and everything.
Whoa, I feel important. Yes, National Geographic, which, let me tell you, for Liberal Kansas, this is
That's a big
fabulous.
deal.
It is a big deal. This exhibit, we are charging $2 a person to come see it, simply because it is such a big deal. But every time we would take that plastic off, then we'd go,
whoa. It's kind of like watching the fireworks on 4th of July.
Oh, yes. And well, when you watch it on TV, those fireworks, you go, oh, but when you're in person,
see it, right.
Whoa, yes. And that's the way this photography is. And I mean, it's anywhere from landscape to Indians and cowboys and
you name
but all the American West, yes. And so there's pictures from the 70s, some from the 30s.
So how many pieces are in this?
75 photographs. And then there's a lot of, I shouldn't say a lot, but there's like, I want to say 10 or 12 informational pieces that we've put up also. One wall is just taken up with all of their information. It is just out of this world. It's, for Liberal Kansas, it's out of this world.
$2, that's pretty cheap.
Yes, it is.
You can come in and you can stay as long as you want. Baker Arts Center is at 7th and Pershing, if you don't know,
You
in
can't
Liberal.
miss us.
You can't miss it. It's a really big building, and it sits there, and they have a big sign outside that says Baker Arts Center. How handy is that?
Yes,
That's
very
neat.
handy.
That's neat. Okay.
So we're very proud of this.
All right.
So
But coming up
this weekend
is, now this used to be called Art in the Park.
still is.
Okay, but this is the Winter
version.
Festival version of Art in the Park.
Yes. Instead of being Art in the Park outside, it's Art in the Park
Well,
inside.
it's December.
There we go.
Good Lord,
Yeah.
woman. Okay. All right, so this all happens, though, on Saturday, right?
Yes,
The
yes.
16th. And it starts at 9 o'clock to 5 p.m. So what all goes on at Winter Festival /
Well,
Art in the
it's
Park?
basically a craft fair. All these vendors have rented a space, and it doesn't cost you anything to come in. These vendors have rented a booth, per se, and as of right now, we have 22 vendors.
Ooh.
So for our building, that's
I was going to say, that's a bunch.
And we still have some spaces available, not very many, because we're not only using the main
Right.
level and
You're
lower level, we're
upstairs,
doing the upstairs
downstairs.
as well.
Yeah. 22. And okay, Grant, you go into Baker Arts, it's an open floor plan, as you would expect, pretty much.
Yes.
Pretty much an open. But to get 22 vendors in there,
Yes.
you're going to have a bunch.
This last August we did it, but we also did it inside. We did the
Yes.
Art in the Park, but it was just miserable outside. So we brought it inside, And it's either too cold or too hot.
I know, this
so
has been one of those years so far, hadn't it?
Yes.
Okay,
So, fun time. You got those last minute Christmas shopping
Yes.
things you need, or just ideas, even if you're just starting. Which,
Stocking stuffers,
there you
good
go.
deal.
Yeah,
Yes.
great.
So, okay, so what kind of vendors are you going to have there?
Oh my gosh.
I know there's 22 of them. I don't expect you to
You've got
rattle.
clothing, you've got woodwork, you've got, in fact, one of the guys is bringing his, I don't know what's called, his little machine that scrolls wood out. I don't know what that's called.
Okay. Like a lathe or something? You just
Yes, there
spin
you
stuff?
go. I don't know what it's
All
called.
right, all right.
We've got jewelry, we've got pictures, we've got, the list goes on. Different kinds of jewelry, candles with jewelry. Yeah, I think you're going to find whatever you want.
So for that last minute, you're
yeah,
going to have,
yeah.
because on Saturday, the 16th, you have 9 shopping days. So,
Well, for Christmas,
and if you don't
yeah.
want to go, elbow to elbow, shoulder to shoulder with a bunch of people at the main stores,
Yep.
etc. All I
Or
got to do is
drive
come. Yes,
to-
7th and Pershing,
Yeah,
Baker Arts Center.
right there.
Yeah.
Right there
Show
we
up
are.
at 9 o'clock, go on in, get the best deals first, right?
Yes.
And the best part is it's free.
It is free to come in, yes.
Now, if you want to rent a booth, though,
It's $30. That's
and all they
it
got to
is.
do, you just get a hold of you at Baker Arts and say,
They can-
I want a booth. Here's my $30. I'll bring it, whatever. Ba-boom. Set up.
Call 624-2810. You can
2810.
see it on our
Oh, yeah.
website.
Yes, the other thing is your website or your Facebook page. They're another one of those outfits. They do a phenomenal job of posting stuff on your on your Facebook page.
Thank you so much.
You do, because that's the other thing. If you go to their Facebook page now, not only are you going to see the Winter Festival stuff, you're going to see what's coming up this spring, because you got another big deal
Yes,
coming up this
we
spring.
do.
This is going to be another extravaganza like the Sea Lions were last year.
Yes, we are bringing in stingrays, and we are bringing in a butterfly sanctuary type thing.
That one will be interesting.
They're together. I mean, they're at the same time.
Okay, so we're not going to feed the butterflies to the stingrays.
No, no.
Okay. Just
would not be a good
important
thing to
safety tip. Yes. Okay.
But the children or adults, patrons, can feed the stingrays.
Okay.
That is something, and they can hold them. They will walk through an area where they can pick them up and hold them.
no, you
and
had this
feed
out
them.
back where you had like the Sea
Yes,
Lions last year.
Both of them will be out back.
And this will be a really good thing for schools again.
Definitely.
Because you had a bunch of schools last year that
We
came
had
to the Sea Lions thing.
Phenomenal turnout for the
Yeah.
Sea Lions. And we are already getting calls and schedules for this event
Well, yeah, and
in
that's
April and May.
Yeah, because this is at the end of April into the first week of May, right?
Yes. And it's, it is nice for the school tours.
Yeah.
It gives them something a little bit different to do, someplace different to go. We always have areas for them to play in not only the big backyard, but in
You have a big
Baker's.
backyard.
We do have a great big backyard. And I love to have things out there in that big backyard.
And you have had things
And
out there in
we
your
have had
big
a lot of
backyard.
things. Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
So
from your barbecue, yeah, because you got the stingrays. You got the Winter Festival this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you have the Western Art Exhibit, photographs from National Geographic.
Well, in
Then-
February we have Black History too exhibit coming up.
Okay, you got to come back and see me about that too. Then.
Okay.
All right. So you got Black History coming up.
High
and
school
then
show.
The high school show, which is always a big deal
Yes, this is
every
in
year
March.
because you do that every year. And then you'll have the stingrays.
There you go.
And the butterflies.
Yes.
And after that, well, then you're going to get into the barbecue season.
Yes.
Because you're
So
going to have to
it's
do
just-
that.
Yes. And then, as always, we are always working on French Market and Night of Lights.
I was going to say, then
So-
comes up French. Yeah, you got, now that's kind of your biggie, though. French
Those
Market
are
and Night of Lights.
huge fundraisers for the
Yes.
Art Center. They are. And we had a great turnout this year. Again, people are very giving, and we just love having it. This year, 2018, will be the 30th year for French Market.
Whoa.
Yeah. So we're excited about doing something
All right.
30th.
So don't wait so I know you have new employees and so you've been busy, but you got to come back and see me about all
Will
this
do
other
so.
stuff too. All right.
Do
So coming up this Saturday from 9 to 5, Baker Arts, 7th and Pershing.
Pershing.
Can't miss it. You need some stuff, get out there and shop. take a look. If nothing else, just go in and say hi and see what goes on at Baker Arts, right?
Definitely.
And
please.
if you have any questions, they just give you a call, 624-2810.
Yes, thank you.
And say, hello, I'd like a booth. Hello, I'd like to book a tour. Hello. Right?
Yes.
There you
yes.
go. Tony, it's always good to see you.
Thank you. It's always nice to be here.
Thanks for coming by.
Thank
Stick
you.
around. I'll be back with some more right after this. Hi, I'm Chris Jewell, host of High Plains Today, a 30-minute news and information program that airs at noon weekdays right here on TV 23. Hey, do you think you have an idea for something that would make a great segment? Somebody that would make a great interview? What about a community event that needs highlighting? Let us know here at the station. Email us news@kdgltv.com.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits in addition to those found in original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free with no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage, at no extra cost, you could also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 1-800-521-3583. That's 1-800-521-3583.
Hey, before the Chiefs showdown against the Oakland Raiders yesterday, it had been 4 weeks since they'd appeared to have fun playing football. But yesterday, with their backs against the wall, the Chiefs responded with the most complete effort in months as the offense went up and down the field. The defense locked down the dangerous passing offense. And you know what? They won 26-15. They are now tied with the San Diego Chargers. There was over 75,000 people there yesterday. Can't beat that. Let's take a look at our weather before we get out of here. It's 60 degrees outside. Relative humidity, boy, it's dry, people. 21%. Winds are out of the north-northwest at 11. Barometric pressure is holding steady. No precipitation in the forecast coming up, though. Looking at the 7-day, it's going to warm up. Yeah, cool off on Thursday, but we're going to warm back up unseasonably. Go out and have a great day. See you tomorrow.
Keep up to date with the latest information from TV23 on our Facebook page, KDGL TV.
Watch these magnificent honeybees, staying busy pollinating the world and making honey while they do it. But these bees are suffering. The Wi-Fi in their hive is slow and buffers constantly. They struggle to watch their shows on Netflix and surf Pinterest. Bees hate that. So what do you do if you're a buffering bee? You switch to Pioneer Communications, who offer 50 megabit internet that's as sweet as honey. They've made the jump, and so can you. Pioneer Communications, your community connected.
You want to feel connected, at one with your world. Informed, included, and inspired. So no matter where you are, when important things happen, we're here at all hours, in the moment, on every screen in your life. Your local TV and radio broadcasters. We investigate and inform, give back to the community, build the local economy, even save lives. America's #1 source for news, weather, and information. And unlike any other news source, we're here. 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 And here. We are broadcasters, always here for you, wherever here may be. Text TV to 52886. Tell Washington local stations matter.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142.
Portions of TV23's internet provided by SWKO Wireless Internet.